Howdy, welcome back to Thuringia. I was off in town doing my own little thing when it started raining, and then I was taking shelter at a cafe, and I got a call that one of the farmers needed my help. Apparently, they had a guy doing the work, some cultivation work, but he had to leave in a hurry because his wife went into labor. So he just, left in the middle of the job, and the farmer is not happy. So he asked me if I could step in and do the work. I said I was going to get the full payment for this, which is great. So, and I said, yeah, I didn't have much else to do anyway. So it's been a kind of a quiet month. I've been doing a little bit of odd jobs here and there for some of the other farmers, and um, yeah, it's just too bad about the weather, huh? Can't do, can't get everything you want. Anyway, it's not too far from the other farm I did for you guys, or did with you guys, or whatever you want to call it. Um, so I'm looking for a farm that is like, oh, there it is. Um, Place that is almost a little bit done, like this one. Okay, so he just parked it right there, huh? Okay. Well, it looks like he did the headlands. That's good. See if we can park this sucker under a tree or something. A little bit over here, maybe. Maybe not on the field. That's kind of silly. Ooh, I don't like this weather. It's really dark over there. Man. So it's cultivation time, which is not bad. I mean, he didn't even close it up. Dude, what's wrong with some people? I mean, yeah, I know it's very important, when your wife, you know, go into labor and all that, but come on, you at least have some, sorting things out. Let's see, everything should be working now, right? Yeah, don't see any issues here. Some flickering screen. Yeah, I think the farmer told me something about that. Just ignore it. Everything is fine. Okay, so doing this then today. Um, See how long it takes, and also see how long the rain will last for. So yeah, I've been moving around a bit, a little bit here, a little bit there, and now I'm here, Thuringia. Okay, let's fold that up, turn around. Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. And I like it. I've been there about a month now, and it's quite a nice little place here. Just backing up a bit. There we go. That should do it, yeah. And yeah, so this is what I'm going to be doing. It's not that big of a field compared to the other one, but it's still going to take some time to get it done. But this one is easier to handle than the plow. I have been thinking a little bit about what to do with my place. I haven't really been making enough money to buy anything um, farm related in terms of tools, and I haven't really done anything um, to expand on the land either, or like with sheds and stuff. Most of the money that I've been making has been going to sort of fix the inside of the house. Still a kind of a mess, but I had to buy some new furniture. The stove had to be replaced, so I did that. And then I had to repaint a few of the walls as well. It's not a overly lot of work, but it eats into the savings that I had. So now I have to, yeah, put everything else on the back burner in terms of getting equipment and such, just to make things work better, or not make things work, but my plans for my own farming equipment. Um, there are. I've been talking to some of the people around here, and they usually when they hire you to do a job for them, it's because they don't have the time to do it themselves, or they don't want to do it themselves. And what to keep in mind is that some jobs give you a bonus. Like, they usually have their own clients, buyers for their products. So when they have a field ready with something, let's say a field of wheat, there's a certain amount of wheat that the buyer wants, and the farmer is already being paid for that. I mean, the calculations is there that this is the amount that I was going to get on my field this year, based on number of factors, and that's how much they sell. So once the buyer has gotten their wheat, if there's anything extra, then that's just a bonus, because the farmer's already been paid. He's not going to get paid again. So that's just a bonus that you, as the guy doing the job, can keep or sell if you want. So I may be looking into those type of jobs, if possible. I'm thinking like now in the fall there might be some more jobs coming around that is related to harvesting and things of that nature. And then if I can make a little bit of cash on the side, about not that I have any place to keep any type of wheat or anything like that, but I'm thinking like the straw stuff. The farmers don't sell the straw because they just figure like, just work it into the ground afterwards. But if I can talk to the farmer about me collecting the straw from the field, then I can make a little bit of extra cash on that. Just need to find a place to sell it, or just sell it right off the bat. And I think that that's my go-to way to make a little bit of extra cash. I get paid to harvest the field, and I know that a combine can, do a straw swath and stuff. The farmer has no use for the straw. He's not willing to pay, in some cases, he's not willing to pay for someone to collect the straw and deliver it for him. So he just like, add it to the soil, make it a little bit extra nutritious maybe. He just doesn't want to be bothered by it. So if I can make a little bit of money on that way, then I can reach my goals a little bit quicker. And like I said, last time, getting a tractor is probably the first thing I'm going to do. It's going to be a small one, I think. Even though a lot of the fields here are large, you can do the job on a large field with a small tractor. Not the same can be said about a large tractor on a small field. Well, you could, but then the extra equipment, whatever. The equipment that you use is sometimes big as well, like the plow that I used in the previous one. That's a lot of work in there as well. So I'm thinking getting maybe something small, because let's face it, I cannot afford a large field for myself anytime soon, but I may be able to afford a small one during the auctions. There is sometimes, according to some of the farmers around here, you can get a good deal on a field, because the previous farmer or the farmer that want to sell it is either needed to recoup some losses that they made that year in not getting a good enough yield, or they just want to downsize for a bit, or someone just want to like completely quit the job of farming and they just, you know, sell out pieces of their lands. So there is money to be made. There is farms to, or fields to be purchased. So yeah, like I want to get my own place, my own farm with my own equipment. I think that's a good idea. What do you guys think? Is it a good idea to do that? Yeah, I think it is. I want to try everything, you know, with my own farm. I want to have animals. I want to have maybe grow some grapes, olives. What I could do, I guess, with a little bit of money that I have, maybe I can get a greenhouse or two to put on my farm, and then I can maybe do a little bit of side income there. Just do a little bit of growing of some strawberries or whatever else grows, tomatoes, grows in a greenhouse. I think that would be a good idea, actually. And also, for my own benefit, if I can grow some bit of potatoes, then I can save on my purchases. Because then I don't need to buy the vegetables if I can make them, grow them myself. So, see, carrots, maybe potatoes, onions, cabbage, tomatoes, cucumber, maybe some zucchini. We'll see what I find. I'm gonna look into the, you know, greenhouse situation here. I do have some space on my land, but I feel like I need running water, which I don't have, and I don't know where exactly to get the water for the farm. I may have to buy a little tank and maybe collect rainwater like this to make it work, possibly. But that's something I'm going to look into, definitely. So many trees. It's crazy. Like too many trees. But we're making good progress here, I think. I guess this can be done. I mean, so far the tractor is able to pull through the rain and stuff. So, I don't know how long it's going to be raining for though. But maybe it's add a little bit extra nutrients to be cultivated at this, with this type of weather. I know you're not going to harvest when it's raining because the stalks and whatever it is get wet, and you just bend them instead of being able to cut them off so they don't break. But whatever it is I'm doing now, it's not combine, it's, oh, I forgot the word. Why is that happening? Why do I keep forgetting words? I mean, I do know words, some of them, and I do know this word, but for some reason it escapes my memory at the moment. Cultivating, that's the word. I believe you can cultivate when it's raining. I mean, I'm doing it, and I mean, the farmer said he knew it was raining when he called me, because I definitely know I was a little bit wet and then tried to get away from the rain. So, yeah, this can be done when it's raining. Don't think it has any adverse effect, unless maybe the soil is too muddy, but it doesn't look to be the case here. So that's good. Oop. So I'm thinking maybe 6, 7 more passets. Done quite a bit. I'm glad he got started though. The other guy. I don't know his name. Doesn't really matter much. I'm not in the business of hiring staff. So it's all good. Lower that one there. Keep going. So it's been a while since I did any farming, but you know, it is like that. You move around a bit and then settle down someplace, and that's where you know, once you settle, that's when you can start getting into the routine of things again. It's always a bit of adjustment period, but I knew that this is what I wanted to do when I got here. I mean, that's why I bought the plot of land that I had, or that I now own, with the house on it. So I'm not too worried about that. Just hope that you find these videos interesting. A little video journal, or whatever you want to call it. So what I'm doing here is that I'm using the outermost corner of the right bumper, or right mud flap, mud shield, as my guide to go along the edge here, because I see that it sort of matches a little bit, that back there. Because I do know that if I'm sort of lean over in this direction, just a little bit, it doesn't match, but I think like it's a good position to be in, to be as efficient as possible when it comes to the farming aspect here. Sorry about that. Idea is to get as straight lines as possible, which is not always possible. But as long as you do a good job and the farmers are happy, then it's great, I think. And so far I've been using some very nice and powerful equipment. Like this is a Massey Ferguson with a, I don't remember the name of that one, doesn't matter. But it's a useful and very nice piece of equipment. And just like last time, I'm just supposed to leave the equipment here, and the farmer will pick it up tomorrow, inspect the work, and then give me my pay, which is great. I'm looking forward to that. Then I will see if there's anything I can purchase. Like the greenhouse, I will look into that. It's always nice to have a greenhouse, I think. Grow your own stuff. Maybe I can get a... yeah, man, if I do some jobs, harvesting job for some farmer, let's say wheat, then I might be able to collect that and keep that, the wheat that, you know, like I said before, that the farmer the extra that is like a bonus, and I can get some chicken. I need to buy a silo though. That's the thing. I need a silo. I can get a silo, I think. Maybe I have to take a loan with the bank. But I figure if I invest in the land that I own, then the bank might be okay with letting me take out a loan, even though I haven't been there that long yet. Sort of like use the farmland as collateral. That could be something. I have to speak with other farmers and find out what the soil is, what's good to grow here. The crop and the vineyards, things like that. And also what is needed. I mean, you need everything, but you still have to, make a profit. That's why it's great if you can own your own equipment and you save on money on instead of borrowing and stuff. But you can, lease to own is an option. I think I will do the pass up there to finish off that area. And then I just keep on going down here. Might be able to finish this entire thing before it's time to end the episode. That would be great, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Nice turn here. Lower the plow. Yeah, there's no issue getting this stuff. Raise the plow. Lower the plow. Sorry, cultivator. There it is again. Forgot the proper word to use. It's okay. Man, it's still really pouring down today, isn't it? I should definitely make sure I get a water barrel or water collection stuff for rainwater. I know some areas don't like when private citizens collect rainwater because the water is stagnant and, could be the breeding ground for some insects and stuff that is not the most well liked. So not sure what the situation like that is here, but I'm hoping that it's okay. If you put some filtering system into it and maybe some agitator in the water tank, because it's in stagnant water that happens. And we don't want that. So a few more passes down here and we're done, which is great. And let's go down. It's a mistake, I know, but because it's not going to be an even thing. And then it's going to be just not very well planned out, and it's not going to be, see, it's going to be a very narrow path here on this side. Why don't I just keep going like I did before? Why do I have to mess it up? if I knew the tools better, I could do like every other row or something and make it more efficient. Don't make the turns too narrow. But I don't know the equipment well enough to do that. I do feel that the steering is a bit sluggish here. I think the sword is getting wet and muddy. Doesn't seem to be leaving a lot of tracks though, which is great, but still, I can feel it. But I'm almost done. Whoops. Let's go down here. See if that one will sort it out. Wait, did I erase that too soon? I shouldn't have. I have a little piece here left. Let's do that as well. Turn. Sluggish steering. Yeah, I did raise it too early. It's okay, I'll take it on the way back. Let's do this part here. Should be able to get this entire pass here, I think. Here we go. Make a U-turn. And then this one here. And I believe that that's in the entire field. I think the farmer will be happy with this. Fold it. There we go. Looks a bit dirty, but it's okay. Park here by the side of the field, next to my car, so I don't get wet when I get out, now that I finally got dry again. Maybe I should park it on a plot of grass. Yeah. Don't leave it on the field. Don't know when the farmer will pick it up tomorrow and things like that. So just park it here. Okay. Everything is off. Excellent. Ugh. Like the rain, but hey, the field is done and I get paid tomorrow. Haven't seen a car here in a while or at all, so yeah, just head back home. A straight shoot, just going straight on the road. Haven't seen any speed limit signs either, and I doubt there will come any machinery flying out of the fields to the left and the right. It would be dreadful if one came out from that side. I wouldn't be able to see it in time. There, yeah, I can spot it. This is a miniature. So, going back home, feeling a bit peckish, and once I'm home, fix something to eat, and look into greenhouses and such, and see what I can grow in these areas. I should be able to load stuff back here, or I may have to buy a trailer, actually load some stuff, like seeds and water tanks. I will look into what the total cost is, and then I'll see if I can get anything started maybe by next month. do a little bit more work this month. Give me a little bit more cash to play with. Don't know if there's a lot of work to be done in winter time, maybe plowing some roads and stuff. But in general farming sense, there isn't that much to do. So, but if I have a greenhouse and the winters are not too harsh, I may be able to grow stuff in the winter time as well, and maybe be able to sell some the produce to make a profit. That would be awesome. But that's for the future. Right, greenhouse. Put the stuff on pallets. Yeah, I need a trailer for that. And I need a bunch of pallets. I need a place to store it. Maybe a refrigerated storage. Something. Might be a lot of more cost involved than I was hoping. Initially, but there's not much to do about that. And if you wanna, you have to invest to make it work, I guess. Okay, to go slow. Children are playing. Could be playing. No stopping zone. Yield. Nothing's happening. Nobody's coming. Yeah, getting close to home. Should be able to see the house soon. Unless it's been gone. Where is it? Where's my house? Wait, it's over there, isn't it? Just over the crest. Ah, there it is. I wasn't nervous. You're nervous. So, yeah, I guess that's a good timing on the episode. See where we park, and maybe I put the greenhouse behind the house, that way I don't have to step outside too much. Just park it up in here. So if we put the greenhouse back there maybe, in this spot here, and then I can maybe access, I should be able to access from the side and the fence. I don't have all the way either. If I need storage capacity or water tanks or something along those lines. Oh, it's windy. Okay, yeah, I will end the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see what happens next time. I will do more work and maybe have a greenhouse up and ready next time we see each other. Until then, please do take care and bye-bye.